Hello everyone, my name is Aleanya Moore. I am the president of More Out of Life Speaks, LLC, and you are now tuned into Leak TV. Here at More Out of Life Speaks, we do life coaching and transformation coaching along with confidence coaching for teenage girls. We also just kicked off the mother-daughter coaching session. And so we have some phenomenal things coming up. If you are a young woman or if you have a teenage girl looking to receive services, we are here to help. The way I was able to develop my business name, it is More Out of Life Speaks. And so More plays on my last name. And then the Speaks portion is because I've done a lot of mentoring, I've done a lot of coaching, I've done a lot of sharing, and those that know me know I talk a lot. So hence More Out of Life Speaks is being able to allow my story to be able to inspire someone else through speaking. Well, 365 entrepreneur, I believe that each and every one of us have a purpose within us. And so when we look at being an entrepreneur, we all are here on earth to serve a purpose. And so once I found my purpose, it's time for me to tap into it 365 days of the year. Being a speaker in a life coaching business, I would say one challenge that I had to overcome is allowing people to see the value in personal development, personal growth and development. I think a lot of times we utilize our investments on materialistic things and things for the outside. And so being able to have people see why is it worth or what has it cost you to not have someone in your life to hold you accountable. And so the way I was able to overcome it is really just sharing my story and also providing the initial session with individuals at no cost. And once you have that session with them, they can see how can this company be the GPS to help me find my purpose. And so that's what I would say is an obstacle that I've had to overcome. I would say my greatest accomplishment is, I would really say just getting outside of my own mind. I believe that in my journey, I can definitely say there's a lot of people that saw things in me that I didn't see in myself. So I would say my greatest accomplishment is getting out of my own way and being able to just overcome some things from, obtaining my master's online, writing a book, opening up my office, and really just aspiring to be the best version of myself despite my circumstances. So that's what I would say is my greatest accomplishment. A big reason why I chose to do life coaching and confidence coaching is because in my journey, over the last 12 years, I've run a nonprofit organization that mentors girls in the community. And so one thing that I have learned is that not only do the young ladies need assistance, also women. And so being able to do that, the reason why I chose it is because I believe as women, we invest in a lot of things. And the biggest investment that we can make is in ourselves. Now, I'm not going to say it was easy, and I'm not going to say it's still easy. But one thing I am going to say is being able to see lives transform, being able to see someone come in one way and leave out being confident in accomplishing whatever it is that their goals are despite their obstacles. Those are some things that have inspired me. And I would say lastly, I would have loved to have a life coach. I would have loved to have a woman that looked like me when I was growing up, that helped push me and that helped me see that, you don't have to be a statistic. Despite where you started at and where you come from, you can actually be the change. Sometimes it just takes someone to come alongside of you. And so I just believe that the very thing that we invest in, as they say, you reap what we sow. And so what are we reaping, and in what we're reaping, that means those are some seeds that we've sown. And so that's why I chose to become a life coach. I believe instead of having, music and media and some of the people that are not portraying Black women to be the queens, to be positive women, and just to be the essence of beauty that we need to be, I believe that it's very important for us to be able to just give back. And so in that, I am a Black woman. And so when people hear me, when people see me, they understand where I come from. And I believe that there's not enough examples of people that have have come before us that are women that are actually giving back. Even related to the music and media, I'll tell you, I just spoke with a young lady yesterday and she asked who was my favorite artist. And so we were talking about that. And although she knew the Megan Thee Stallion and all these other people, which no shade to them, you know, I had to introduce her to some Jill Scott and India Arie and, you know, all of those. So it's just important for you to see an array of women that, for me, growing up, all I saw was women on the welfare system, women that were depicted as negative and all these things. And as a little girl, I knew that wasn't me and I didn't want to become that. And so that's why I had to birth and I had to create an organization and a company that can show you that, as they always say, Black girl magic. So, hey, that's who we are. Yes, so I have a couple of things that are coming up. I do have on September the 25th, I have a Mirror event, which is for young ladies ages 10 and up, where we're going to talk about just self-empowerment, self-esteem building, confidence building, and a lot of other things to where they can actually look into the mirror and speak affirmations to themselves. Another thing that I do have a special that I will allow anyone that's looking for mother-daughter coaching. I believe that mother-daughter relationship is something that we need to really focus on being able to bring together. And so if there are any mothers out there, and any mothers, aunts, grandmas, because I do want to say that, because other people, you know, are raising our young ladies. If you have a young lady ages 11 and up that you are having issues with, or you are wanting to connect a little more on, and you would like to do some coaching. And what that means is that we will meet with the young lady individually, we will meet with you individually, and we will meet with you together also, because you want to be able to learn from her, she wants to learn from you, but the main thing is building that connection and being able to grow. And for those that are aspiring business owners, if you would like to open up your own business, if you want to start launching your business, I do private business coaching sessions. And so from now until January, if it's something that you want to get started on, we are just, it is only $56. And so definitely reach out if there's things that you would like. If you need a coach, if you need some help, reach out, because the world is waiting for your story. No problem. So the way you can get in contact with me is through Facebook. It's More Out of Life Speaks. That's Moore. Or you can reach me at my website. It's molspeaks with plural.org. That's molspeaks.org.